Alright, it looks like we're good. What's going on? I'm Galaxy, and I'm gonna go over another Unreal Engine devlog slash tutorial video. And yeah, so today I'm gonna be going over purchasing companions, attacking enemies, let me grab the controller, how attacking currently works in Project EAD, and yeah, stuff like that. I actually didn't mean to fire that fire that attack. That is still a work in progress. So basically over here we have the companions. Let me just start it up by turning this old fellow so I don't have to keep turning when the game starts. These are the companions I currently have set up. Spider, Golem, and Kraken. Something simple. So they cost 300 essence to purchase. That is a hold number just to test out purchasing and to make sure it works. This little guy has a shield on him for reasons that I still need to figure out. So you walk up to, or I guess for starters, when you get in the range of an interactable NPC or anything that's interactable, I guess, the A button turns into the interact button. So I need to work on making sure it changes while it's overlapping. So glad I saw that. That's a bug I need to fix. But in any menu you're in, you see I'm in the items menu right now. I'm in the companions menu. A will be the interact button for interacting with companions or NPCs, chests, pickups, anything interactable. So when I press A, I purchase one. They start with pretty much the same stats as the player character. Health and stamina. They don't have their mana bar added yet because mana is still in progress, but this is the current state of them. When you hold LB, as you can see on the bottom, let me full screen this too. I need to remember that full screen button. When you press LB, it opens up the skill wheel, I guess. I'll call it, and or hotkey wheel. It decides what hotkeys you currently have, attached to the A, B, X, Y buttons. So right now, it was on skills. When you hold the button and a hotkey bar is selected, by pressing BA, X, or Y, it'll change to that wheel. So for example, on the skills hotkeys on hotkey group 1, I have these 4 skills, and then on 2, I have just 1 skill on, just because I was testing out how it worked. So there's not skills on all of them. Those are things players need to unlock during the game, and you can equip skills to those hotkeys. So by pressing the left on the D-pad, it switches the companion hotkey bar. I really need to get my names down for that. And you can also see in the bottom left-hand corner, it's now shows the 2 companions you have. So I have the Kraken and the Spider. I need to adjust that display a little bit. Glad I saw that. And right now the Spider is set to attack. So if I change it to follow, it'll follow. By default, all companions is selected by pressing left on the D-pad and up on the D-pad and left, or if there was one in left. Let's go get one just so we can show it off. And pressing left on the D-pad, now I have a golem. You can see I'm selecting each one. Sorry, my little one. That's okay. Alright, so those interruptions may happen frequently with this tutorial series, so I'm just going to have to edit around it or leave it in. So let's say I have the Kraken selected. On the left side of the screen, you can see that the Kraken is now highlighted yellow, and you can see it has R and F. So I wanted a really simple way for players to see when, like, what state the companion is in, whether it's like whether they're attacking, whether they're using ranged attacks or melee attacks, defending, stuff like that. So right now I just have, similar to the skills, have the R and M buttons. The companions do as well for the state of attack they're in. So let me make him stop attacking real quick. And so let's say I go to the Kraken. I'm going to change his attack type and pressing the B button to melee. And now if I tell him to attack, and you can attack by looking at an enemy, and if you want a specific one for them to attack, you can look at them and press. Ooh, they may not be working great. Oh, maybe follow was still on. Okay, now he's attacking. I'll have to play around with that. Maybe that broke during the update or something. So now he's melee attacking. And if I change, if I press Y, he's going to now follow me instead of attacking. And then if I press the B button again, the attack type changes to ranged. And if I tell it to attack now it's going to be using a ranged attack, which is little mana ball there. So that's just one companion doing that. Now I can tell him to follow, he'll come back. And so let's say I wanted to select all of them and then change all their attack types to melee. I can just hit down on the D-pad, so it goes to all companions, hit attack type, they're gonna all synchronize. So if it's just whether they're in ranged or melee, yeah, if I hit all and that, they're all going to synchronize and all be set to the same attack type. So now if I set them all to melee and then say attack, they're all going to rush them and start swinging. So right now it's pretty simple code. Obviously it needs some tweaking. Like, for example, the golem was stuck behind the Kraken for a little bit and wasn't able to reach the enemy. So those are little, quality of life and AI improvement tweaks I plan on doing. But right now it's simple and clean, and it works. So now I can press the Y button and they all come back and follow me. And yeah, that's simple for the companion commands. In the last video I showed the UI. Let me move my face. And how this menu lets you upgrade the stats on the character, but you can also upgrade the stats on the companions with this. So let's say, for example, I have the Kraken selected right now. Let's say I wanted to make him a powerhouse, right? So I have a bunch of S and defense, and I have a ton of this, since it's a whole lot, so I have a lot of options, and its size. So now he's a little bit, tiny bit bigger, but just to really see how much of a size difference between, let's say, 1 and 3, I'm going to click it one more time, and now he is a monster. I'm sorry if you have a thing about tentacles, but hey. So now the Kraken, so just to also see this visually, let's say I also want to increase his health. When you upgrade the health, I kind of wanted to balance it out. You don't gain a full 10 points back like it increases. You're going to gain half that, so it increases by 10. And if the health is lower than 10, it's going to increase by 5. So save that. Now the Kraken has 50 health. It's size 3. It has 5 strength, 5 defense. And if I now click on the spider, let's say, so he has, let's say I want the spider to be more of a, a fast ranged attacker. So I can increase his intelligence, which usually is going to increase like magical skills, or yeah, basically just magical skills for this, and then speed, so I can crank his speed up, so now I'll be moving super fast. And then let's just say, well, you can't see the mana bar, but the mana bar, if it was there, let's say increase the mana. So this, I wanted to really allow players to be able to like customize not only their own player characters, but also be able to build a team around them. I plan to also add like randomizer options in case you know you want your companions to, to just kind of do their own thing, and you just want to focus on your own builds. So if we do that and then change his to ranged, so now we have our like ranged companion attacking and our big old Kraken attacking, and granted this enemy is not moving, but that's the kind of like fluid gameplay I can like quickly skirt around. If I want them to stop attacking, I can make them stop. Is somebody's shield massive? Somebody has a massive oh, the Kraken. Maybe? Somebody has a massive shield, and I don't know who, but I... oh, debugging. And I probably wouldn't be able to see because I can't see well inside of it. The fun of debugging. Okay, so I'm going to check that out all in due time. So there's a little bit of the companions. I'm now going to show off just a little bit of combat versus an enemy. So this has been my dummy character, dummy enemy. They're just there to stand there and get hit. They don't have the AI that the other enemies have. So I'm gonna scrap them out of there real quick. So let's get an assassin. So this is the same model as the dummy, except they have, they actually have a hitbox. I guess this one has an hitbox, doesn't have the AI. This one has the AI that we kind of need, or want rather, and a grade spider. So both of these will have the AI in it. They will, as soon as the game starts, start walking and then chase the player. Right, and throw some attacks out there. Dodge. Ooh. And then by, I don't know how he just teleported over there. Sword collision. So this is a little bit what the AI do. They kind of do like a little walk thing for a little bit, and then after a random duration, they'll start sprinting and attacking when they get in range of the player. So once he gets close enough, he's like, I'll attack now. And once I get close enough, like, okay, I'll attack now. So also some really simple, and their health might be crazy. I don't remember what the default health is. But way too high for this level, basically level 0 guy I'm playing as right now. So that's a little bit of the simple for the enemies. So actually we can check out their stats here. I made all of them public for the sake of this tutorial. So it says 10, but they're definitely spawning in way stronger than 10. So let's check them out. His health is 2. What? I may have broke damage. You live and you learn. So I've been making some tweaks to it, and I wanted to hop right into this tutorial. So that's going to be one of the things we fix in a later video. So let's see. Let me check this list here. So we got attacking the dummy, attacking enemies. Project EAD has a boss character. Shout out to the homie Lethal. He won a little contest I did, so I made a boss enemy with the abilities and character model that he selected. So some of you will notice, where'd he go? Severog from Paragon. I've got him with a couple different abilities that he didn't have in that game. He has 3, and I'll do a bigger breakdown of him in a later video and the things I plan for him to do. But so he has 3 different forms, and a few different attack types. So he has the ranged attack type, which he'll shoot different like fireballs or spawn tornadoes, and he has a teleport which he'll use with various different things. Okay, the animations are different for the tornadoes and the fireballs, and I need to fix kind of a bug where the where the tornadoes will spawn semi-infinitely, and fix that up. When the character gets in range, he'll switch to like a melee form. So you kind of really got to pick your battles. You don't want to rush at them while the tornadoes are up right now. And he'll teleport around the map to try and mix you up. So I definitely will not be beating him with this character. His stats are kind of crazy. But yeah, so that's the current boss character. His name in this game is I believe it's Lethal, but or Raphael the Exalted. That's right. That's his name, Raphael the Exalted. So that's him. I showed purchasing companions attacking, upgrading companions. Yeah, so that's a lot of what I wanted to break or just check out in this video. I'm going to be doing a deeper breakdown of like the inside of what these guys look like. And along the way, I'm also going to be cleaning up a lot of my spaghetti. And I might do a little bit of that off stream. But that might be it for today. Let's see, is there anything I want to do? I have a whole giant list of bugs that need to be fixed, so let me just hop in a game real quick and let me add some things to my bug list. What? No, I'm recording. Okay, so I think for this one, I will actually try and see what's going on with the damage, so I can make sure it's working. And then, if I can get it in a reasonable amount of time, I'll hop into the actual gameplay where the waves spawn. And we should be able to wrap this up in like 10 or so minutes, hopefully. So, first off, I want to test out attacking. So there's 2 different colors right now for when the player attacks and when the enemy attacks. When the enemy hits a player, it's red, and when a player hits an enemy, it's blue. Need to work on the position of those though. They should be happening where it's hitting the enemy and not on the player. So that could be a clear sign of what's going wrong here. So let me check this guy out. His health hasn't moved at all. And he should be at least be doing 1 damage with each melee attack. So my the player characters is pretty organized. I've been putting on some work into making sure he's clean. I got a couple different graphs. So I'm going to, I guess, can I show both? I would like to show both to see what's happening both on the screen and in the blueprints. So if there's like a super clean way to do this, I don't really know it. But this is how I usually do. Hey. So we're gonna cover this. I want to, oh, I see. I know exactly what's going on. Yeah, I wanted to play around with the character being able to attack projectiles in midair. And there's definitely a cleaner solution than what I'm doing here currently. But this is definitely why the damage isn't going through. So let's see. Now that I've removed that, let's see. Uh-oh, still not going through. Well, I thought I had the answer, and it might not have been. So is the life of debugging I definitely will get better at doing this on the fly as this continues. But for right now, spawning demon. The damage actor got removed. That would be the obvious answer. So let's try this again. We're gonna full screen it. Oof. Full screen? I actually never noticed that full screen only applies to the Unreal Engine window. Oof, died quick. Alright, damage is working again. So yeah, that's what happens when you debug and you don't check your stuff before showing it. So for this one, I just want to do a quick run of the game. I'm going to make myself quick and fast with a decent bit of stamina and strength, kind of like an assassin-ish build. And then I want this little spider buddy to be a ranged attacker. Right now, strength works for both melee and ranged attacks. Intelligence actually doesn't do anything. So that's going to be one of the things I fix later on. And for you, I want you to be a melee attacker, which still just means doing the same stats, but maybe doing some defense and increasing your size. So I also want to add things like the larger the character is, the more aggro it takes. So those will be some of the changes coming soon. So we got our companions, we got our stats, we spent our essence more so than we should have. That's another thing that I'm going to tweak, is you shouldn't be able to have negative values of essence. And so right now, you just press the Y key to start the game, or the endless wave game mode. I'm gonna make something a lot more cinematic for the full version. So this is the starting map for right now. Ooh, okay. So those shields actually are just there. That's gonna be something I gotta check out, cause like, why are they here? So this is. So right now, EAD is an endless survival game. You can, as you see, like stuff like the items and skills in the training room are gone, but the stats remain. That's semi-intended for the moment, but I really want players to be able to like get their skills, in the training room, and then kind of unlock more fighting the waves of monsters and you know, finding pickups around the map, stuff like that. So, let me go. Oh, he just smacked me up. I'm pretty strong right now. Another thing I want to add later is giving the player the ability to select certain areas that have like certain difficulties, or start with higher waves sooner. So that'll be coming soon. If I go to companions and I switch their attack types to melee, let's have actually the golem do melee and then the spider do ranged. So one of the goals is just like I really wanted to make it easy for you to pick how how your companions are attacking real quick off the fly. Actually, set it back. So by using the and they're so strong right now they can just pretty much handle all the enemies if I don't get hit. Real quickly, I can like just go to the companion menu, select like which one I want to either have attack, have follow me, and not attack, and or switch their attack type. Ooh, jeez. There's also pickups around the maps. Right now, I only have 2 or 3. There's one for health, which is green. One for stamina is yellow, which appeared at the perfect time. And the other one is purple for essence. I basically get bonus essence when killing certain enemies. And one of the things I want to play around with is like making sure your companions follow you, or what to do when companions aren't fast enough to literally follow you. I've been playing around with them just like teleporting in range of the character, but that feels like it makes it too easy. So if your companions are too slow to keep up, then you have to either go back and get them or wait for them to get to you. So that's gonna be some of the difficulty when it comes to like just having your companions just really slow, or really fast. If you make it, you spawn right in front of them. If they're really fast, that's great. If they're slow, you might be in for some trouble. So right now, every 5 waves, the boss enemy spawns, the Raphael the Exalted. So I'm just going to get the wave 5 and see if my companions here and me can take him out. Oh, that's right. Swords aren't working right now. Ooh. So this isn't the final version of how I want the combat to look. Jesus Christ. But it works for now. I really want to get some of the other more integral features down packed, like the skill system. Oh, so Raphael's here. Ooh. Like the skill system and getting waves working. Ouch. Jesus Christ, you do a lot of damage. Can I get to this over here? Run, 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 run. Oh, it disappeared. Yeah. He's a little bit too strong for wave 5, admittedly, but it is that's how it is right now. I'm gonna do some tweaks to him, but I really wanted to just see how strong he could be. Yeah, there's iframes on dodges, by the way. That's how we do. So, oh, my golem got hit by too many of his range attacks. So right now he's stunned. Oh, and then he died. So there is a mechanic to revive companions if you can get to them in a certain period of time. Ooh, it's the F key. So it should be interact and then, oh geez, you just spawned right there. I wasn't able to revive my companions. So now he's in his second form. It looks like my spider companion got off enough hits to make him change his form. As you can see, his color changed from like more of a reddish to a blue. Dark blue with gray tassels. So when this form, he shoots lightning instead of fire, and the thunder or the storms he summons will also be thunder instead of fire. So really wanted to, oop, he got me. Wanted to mix it up. At the end of the game, you can see the number of enemies you defeated. My plan is to add more stuff at this, like, not this defeated screen specifically, but give the player the ability to see, like, you know, what kind of skills they had, how many enemies they defeated, what their companions were doing, and maybe like take a screenshot so you could see like, okay, what kind of progress you made on this run. And yeah, so that is the current game mode. So I'm going to go into a lot of that and be fixing and tweaking a lot of the things that we've seen today and that I'll be showing later. So if you like the video, really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Do you like how it looks? What do you know, if you are a developer, what do you know, I haven't really dove into the code yet, but you know, what do you think I could improve on, etc. And yeah, let me know. Check out GameJolt on, check out Project EAD on GameJolt. We're also on Facebook, and we're gonna keep pushing. So this is part 2 of the tutorial. We just went over the companions and attacking. In part 3, we're gonna go over I think we're going to dive into the code. I really want to start showing like what makes the player character tick. I'm going to be cleaning up mostly showing. Cleanup's going to be off screen, but mostly showing things like how damage works right now, how the health mana and stamina bar work, and probably making some improvements too. Small that hopefully won't take or definitely won't take too long. But solid improvements to like flow, using examples of like not to use event tick and how to set up event dispatchers and how the abilities are working through the animation blueprints. So a little bit of a lot coming in the future. So yeah. Stay tuned. I'll say it again. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you tune into the live stream, I appreciate it. To be honest, I'm not going to be super consistent. I'm going to, whenever I get a copy, as you can see, whenever I get an hour or two, I'm going to hop on. I'm going to throw up a tutorial. I'm going to give a breakdown. I'm going to hop into Unreal and show some code. And hopefully I can teach something. I can learn stuff from somebody, and hey, we have an awesome time. So thank you again. Have an awesome day.